and welcome to Business Focus. I'm your host, Eisen Management Group President Rodger Roeser. With me today, Amy Storer. Amy Storer is the founder, publisher, editor, any other title that you'd like?
Oh, just about anything
right.
under the sun I do.
She's with CincyChic, which is an online news magazine, etc. And Amy, I've admired you for so long. On my way home from work, when I'm listening to WKRC or whatever, I hear you on the chamber ads, talking about powering up. So I mean, you seem to be everywhere lately. You just recently spoke, I believe, at an AMA meeting. So I mean, a lot of things going on with you. Why don't you give us a little background in history?
It's been a crazy 2 years. I launched CincyChic in January 2007,
right.
And it was really just an idea. I thought, hey, I'm a Cincinnati woman. I need to be connected with local resources, and I know other busy women need to be too. So basically I came up with the concept to have an online publication that features health, beauty, fashion, social, and career topics, connects them to unique people, products, and services here locally, and then to also have fun events, because people just don't want to read, they want to go to events.
Sure.
So we come up with ladies' nights and lunch and learns and cooking series, basically to get people out of their house and not just reading about things, actually doing things. Right. So people really latched on to the idea. They loved it, and we're now over 13,000 subscribers right now.
Wow. And
we're steadily growing, and to see that after almost 2 years is just phenomenal. So we've really been embraced.
Incredibly, success story. And you've done a lot of it organically. I mean, just good old-fashioned hard work and creativity. Can you share some insights on that?
Yeah, actually I was inspired. I'm a huge Jewel fan, and I had gone to a Jewel concert.
Do you yodel?
No, but I can. That's why I respect him. You respect people that can't do things you can't do.
Right.
So I don't yodel, but I just think that she's amazing, and so I went. Just haphazardly, I'd asked for a raise by my previous employer, and they said no, blah blah blah, and so I was like, right. And but I went to Jewel, and I thought, I'm going to do this for me, and it just kind of hit me. I've listened to her songs over and over again, but there was this one song that it said, doesn't matter what side it lands on if it's someone else's dime. And here I was given 110% and not really seeing the benefits of it. The higher up that was playing golf every day was. Right. So I thought, I'm going to start my own business. And it was just one of those wild hair things. And then I was like, wait, I kind of can. Oh my gosh. And so I got to thinking, and I was like, well, it's not that expensive to start an online publication, and you can really do the guerrilla marketing, and you have to work a whole lot harder. But I got in my head, I thought, this is my dream, and if I really want to do this, I'm going to go all the way, 110%, and then I'll be able to see the benefits of it. So I actually started, the parent company is called My Dime Publishing Group, because it's my dime.
My Dime, absolutely.
And CincyChic is the first publication that'll be started, and I'm already starting to talk to some people about franchising out in other cities.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's really exciting, and actually we're possibly going to be starting some sort of a different publication here in the region, just so I can get my feet wet with the whole franchising idea. So lots of exciting ideas and new development. So a lot of exciting. Yeah.
Well, you're just a bundle of energy. You're a bundle of joy. You've got this contagious smile.
That's the coffee that I just
had. It could be, understood. But I mean, I can definitely appreciate, somebody who puts their heart and soul into starting a business, because it is risky, and and in the beginning the paychecks are, not like they used to be. How should we say? But you've been so recognized. You've been, you're one of the rock stars around, greater Cincinnati for the work that you've done, and you genuinely are an inspiration to other women in business. What advice or what tips would you have that have made you so successful?
Everybody has dreams, and there are only a few people that actually chase them.
Sure.
And I figure you only have one life to live, and you might as well start chasing early.
Sure.
So you can enjoy the benefits later on in life. So many people, they realize that they can achieve their goals too late, and they feel like, oh, I've already been in my career for so long. I figure, start early, there's no better time than today. So if you have a dream that you want to realize, tomorrow it's not going to be any easier. So get started today.
Right, so there's still hope for my rock music.
Right,
Absolutely.
right.
You know, you've been inspired by Jewel in the immortal words of Kiss, it's never too late to work 9 to 5, I suppose. So, you know, those all go very well hand in hand. Now, you get so many story opportunities. Obviously, there's public relations executives all over the country pitching you stories. How do you decide what story you end up featuring, or what editorial or what pieces folks end up seeing in the publication?
I always look for the wow factor. I always like it when a PR person has taken a look at what CincyChic is, sees that we have those 5 different departments, the health, beauty, fashion, social, career, and that we feature the different products, people, and services. So if you take time to do homework on me, you're going to know what kind of things that we feature on CincyChic.
Sure.
And I always try to go after the wow factor. Like, wow, I love CincyChic because they provide me with things I would have never known otherwise. I don't want to rebrand something and recreate something that another publication in town or has covered, or that you see every day on a billboard. I want to get those little nuggets of information that from a little boutique in town that doesn't have a bunch of money to be able to shouting to the world that they have this great new thing going on. I want it to be kind of the under the radar, just like people that are in the know are buzzing about. So that's what CincyChic features, and that's why people are subscribed to us, because they can't find this information otherwise.
Yeah, 13,000 subscribers, advertisers, you're looking to grow, you know, it's just been really successful. Now, at the AMA conference, it was an AMA ad club kind of event, you actually spoke about kind of the guerrilla marketing and such, which I as an agency executive really admire. I think that it's one thing to do amazing advertising and programming with billions of budget. You know, it's one thing to be Pepsi.
Right.
It's a whole other thing when you really have to be really creative. What was your advice at this event?
Well, basically, there's a huge power in the internet, and I got very lucky that I wanted to start a publication in the time where the internet is the big thing.
Sure.
And that's really where people are going to get their information. So you have to be friendly to the search engines that are picking up the information that people are searching for. So you have to have the forethought to be thinking, what are my potential customers or clients, or in my case subscribers, searching for? So, you know, we pay a lot of attention to search words and what just keywords and what the spiders are all looking for. So, but then also you have to go where people are, and it's the easiest thing. Obviously, people put billboards where people are on the highways. Well, now there's the information highway online, so you put your information where those people are, and that happens to be MySpace and Facebook and all these things, LinkedIn. We really use these websites because that's where people are, and it's just like a virtual highway. You put your billboard up. So, and we just, like I said, we're very lucky that online billboards happen to be kind of free. If you're willing to put the time in, you're either going to pay money or you're going to spend time. And at the point when I was starting my dream, I had very little money. Right. I had lots of time but no money, and so I said, well, this works out. I can do this on my own.
Sure.
So we did just a ton of guerrilla marketing. We used a lot of Craigslist and, like I said, all of those other social networking websites, and they're just perfect for what we had. We said, we would update with them what we updated the site with over the past week, and we would invite them to our different events, and that's how it really grew. But what's interesting is that you would typically think that that would get your pedophiles and your 20-year-olds, but we actually built a really, really strong base of people that are in their mid-20s to mid-50s. So I was really surprised that we aren't skewing younger, but I think it's so many people are on these websites and using them and see them as valuable resources for information, and that's how we really grew our business with guerrilla marketing.
Well, that's great, and again, you've just been a testament to hard work reaps, you know, its own reward, and then the success will come later. So Amy, thank you so much for being on Business Focus. I genuinely appreciate it. For all of us that make Business Focus possible, and our guest Amy Storer, this is Rodger, over and out.